How much money does Stephan make? Stephan is a well-renowned realtor and YouTuber. At a very young age, Graham adopted to make his own money. At only 13, he worked at an aquarium wholesaler. The 30-year-old from Santa Monica, California, has an estimated net worth of $6.5 million as of January 2021. As a YouTuber, Graham leans more towards the real estate and financial sector. Of course, this has garnered him a huge following that is keen to assess how his advisory pieces work for him. Well, a net value of $6.5 million is not that bad. So, how does Graham make his money and how much does he make? Stephan, hard work and work ethics that amount to his success. When you watch Graham's videos on YouTube, one thing is certainly apparent. Stephan works hard. At an early age, he managed to attend high school and still take a part-time job at the aquarium wholesaler. When he was 18, Graham worked for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week as a real estate agent until he was 26. Here, he got into making YouTube videos that would only take 4 hours of his day. One thing is clear though, Graham does not only work hard, but also loves what he does. Graham got into real estate simply because he loves buying and selling houses. On the other hand, he does love interacting with people about financial matters. Consequently, he evolved to become a successful financial YouTuber. Graham explains in some of his videos that he was willing to take pictures of the leased properties for free when he first got into real estate. When his mentor gave him a go-ahead, Graham took pictures of the properties and put them up as listings on Craigslist. Whenever the listing made business for the mentor, he would split the earnings with Graham. Of course, it's worth noting that Graham's hard work comes hand in hand with discipline and expenditure. You've probably heard the man mention his $5 t-shirts or 20-cent iced coffee. Let's face it, Graham can afford to spend a whole lot more on things if he wants to. However, he can restrain himself simply because it isn't who he is. At an early age, Graham had learned about saving his money instead of squandering it like everyone about his age do. This led him to afford investments, get into real estate, and now in the stock market. The art of grabbing opportunities. We can all appreciate the fact that Graham recognized remarkable investment opportunities and grabbed them. Interestingly, at 18 years old, Graham didn't plan to go to college. Instead, he used the cash he had saved to take up real estate training and exams. Here, the commissions facilitated an opportunity for him to earn enough to purchase a rental property when he got to 21 years. After owning the property for a year, Graham began to learn about investing in the stock market. While there is no much information on how he pulled it through the stock market, you can be certain that the rental income, real estate commissions, and high frugal lifestyle allowed him to get investment capital for the stock market. Money undoubtedly wasn't the only thing Graham invested in his early 20s. He also invested a lot of time and energy to develop a relationship and trust with his real estate clients. This explains why clients that leased homes from him came back later to purchase houses from him. Graham's informal education. In one of his videos, Graham confesses to making bad grades in high school. This perhaps explains why he wasn't interested in joining college. Either way, Graham wasn't afraid to learn stuff outside of the classroom. He relentlessly took online classes, read free materials, and pursued mentors. These efforts paid off. For instance, after taking real estate classes and getting a license, Stephan increased his net worth from $5,000 to $30,000 in just a year. His persistence in informal education made him learn how to increase the net worth to $80,000 in the next year. Even when he became a YouTuber, Graham taught himself how to create videos and edit them using iMovie by reading materials online. The mind shift that became Graham's game changer. At 21, Graham had made a net worth of $260,000. However, he began developing frustration after realizing that the agents who were out earning him seemed to work less than he did. Therefore, Graham changed his interest from how much money he could make to how much more his money would earn him. Thereupon, the man increased his net worth to $320,000 that year. Graham didn't stop here. At 25, he came across 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss and learned about the Pareto principle. The principle states that 80% of the results come from 20% of the causes. Applying this to himself, Graham focused on the most valuable 20% of the properties. This increased his net worth to $750,000 and later to $1.15 million at 26 years old. Here, Graham discovered his passion for YouTube and worked on it. Besides making more than $500,000 in commission as a realtor, he still decided to pursue his passion for YouTube. At the end of his first year on YouTube, Graham made a whopping $26,966.69. When he got to 29, Graham decided to spend 20% of his time in real estate and 80% on YouTube. This made him make $150,000 to $300,000 each month. That rose his worth to about $4 million. As of January 2021, Graham's net worth has grown to a breathtaking $6.5 million. Ventures that contribute to Graham's current net worth. Moving back to the earlier question, you're probably wondering how much money Graham makes from the various ventures. As of now, Stephan runs several revenue streams, all of which make him a monthly income that ranges from $150,000 to $300,000. This comes down to $1.6 million to $2 million annual income. Here is a breakdown of Graham's monthly income. 1. YouTube, $90,000 to $100,000 a month. Graham has more than 1.5 million followers on YouTube that have accumulated more than 120 million views over time. His content gets an average of 270,000 views each day. Since Graham works with a financial niche, his earnings per 1,000 views is one of the most paying on YouTube. Graham runs 2 channels on YouTube, Graham Stephan and The Graham Stephan Show. Generally, 85% of Graham's earnings come from YouTube. Interestingly, Graham still treats it like a bonus income and hasn't spent a dime of it. Number 2, Teachable, $25,000 to $30,000 a month. Stephan sells 2 online courses on Teachable. The Real Estate Agent Academy helps individuals that are focused on getting started in the industry. On the other hand, the YouTube Creator Academy helps people to grow their YouTube channels and turn them into businesses. Since all the classes are online, it's pretty much all profits. Graham spends $90 a month to use the platform and in returning earns a whopping $30,000. Of course, creating the courses is quite an ordeal. Graham spent a lot of time gathering resourceful information to help individuals that wish to pursue the real estate industry. In the end, the efforts were all worth it. Number 3, rental income, $15,105 a month. As of now, Graham owns and rents out 6 properties in Los Angeles. This includes the duplex he lives in. While 3 of the properties are paid off, Graham is still paying mortgages on the other 3. Therefore, after factoring in the expenses that include property taxes, insurance, and mortgages, Graham is left with $5,000 each month as profit. Number 4, real estate commissions, $8,000 to $9,000 a month. At first, Graham Stephan got into real estate because he had no other options. He thought that getting a real estate license and working for a while would make him enough money to reapply for college. Nonetheless, he fell in love with the real estate industry and made it his career. Graham recalls that he didn't earn a lot when he first got into real estate. Despite working for more than 10 hours every day for the entire week, Graham would only pull out $500 to $600 commissions after weeks. However, after sticking around the business for 10 months, Graham sold his first property. This built his confidence and self-esteem that he could make it here. Interestingly, Graham lived with his dad for about 5 years and saved his commissions until he had enough to buy his first property. He moved into his place and continued working his way up in the real estate sector. At that time, Graham would sell real estate whose worth ranges from $12 million to $20 million each year. This translated to a range of $250,000 to $500,000 in commissions. When his first channel took off, Graham still worked as a realtor associate for the Oppenheim Group. However, didn't spend as much time as he did on YouTube. On average, Graham now pockets $8,572 in commissions a month. Number 5, affiliation and sponsorship, $7,222 a month. Graham has partnered with several companies that make an average of $7,222 a month. Here, Graham signs a contract to typically mention a company at the beginning of his videos on YouTube. Graham's expenditure and savings. Interestingly, Graham ends up saving 99% of his income. Despite working so hard to maintain a consistently high income, Graham has continued to keep his expenditure extremely low. In his opinion, Graham loves the challenge of saving and trying to handle his money well and grow it. His money is sent to various high-yield savings accounts that earn him an annual 2%. Besides, Graham is more focused on investing in real estate and generating more rental income.